All right, so we're gonna do dead bugs as our 4 of 5. What the dead bug is, I'm sure you've seen it, but it's gonna be kind of like I call it the opposite of a crunch. It's a lot better for your back, and it's gonna mimic your guard play and playing off your back in jiu-jitsu or trying to get off your back in wrestling. It's also, I'm gonna show one that's gonna help with your sweep as well and play it off of your side, trying to make stability through there. So the first one we're going to talk about is just a normal dead bug, opposite arm, opposite leg, and trying to keep your low back on the ground. So I'm going to be in this position. Almost, it's exactly in guard, right here, knees out, at like I call it like a V, feet close touching each other, hands straight over the top. The biggest part with this, my chin, tucking in, making a double chin, and my back stays flat on the ground. I don't want to go like this. That's not gonna help my core prep at all, okay? So the first one, arms up at 90, hips right here, chin tucked in, right arm, left leg, hold it at the out. So 1, 2, 3, and back up. Same thing on the other side. Notice how I'm not going like this. That's going to lead to a poor motion pattern, and just like the other exercises, I want my ribs stacked over my pelvis so I have my diaphragms lined up and I can brace properly. Option number 2 is going to be the same-sided or ipsilateral dead bug. This is going to be great. We don't normally train ipsilateral patterns, but they're crucial for our combat sports. If we're thinking about striking, it's like throwing a jab, and if you're thinking, or a hook as well. And then if we're thinking about grappling, it's going to be something that we need in order to move same side right here. So stabilize, low back on the ground, chin tucked in, left arm, left leg, and back up. Same thing on the other side. This one is way harder than it looks. It's harder than this one by a good amount. And it's also going to be one that you can just throw in. I do it like called a dead bug complex, where I go 5. So 1, 2, 3. Then I go opposite side. 1, 2, 3, and then do the same thing on the other side. The last one's going to be like what I was talking about, that sweep training. So ribs over pelvis. I'm going to rock so my entire body is on my shoulder blade, my left side of my ribs, and my left hip. Now what I want you to do is do the exact same thing and back up. And back up. This one's a lot harder to try and maintain ribs over pelvis, so this is going to be our advanced level. So thinking about first one, a lot more for rehab. Second one, bridging the gap. Third one, a lot more for performance. Okay? Do these, I would start with regular dead bug, doing about 2 sets of 8 on each side. Progress all the way out here. I want to get to 2 sets of 8 on each side as well. So, last video coming up.